I'm Dana K. White, and this is part 2 of Explaining Laundry Day. Today I'm answering your resistances that you have to laundry day. I'm wearing the same thing I wore last week because I'm recording this one after another because I'm recording all of my videos for the year in the summer of 22 before Reed leaves me. Okay, here we go. Number one resistance that people have. I don't have a day. I don't have a day when I can do that. Okay, I get it. However, it still works. Like, even on a day where I'm going to be gone from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., I still do my laundry day. Okay, that's still laundry day. Even on the day where I'm not going to be home, because there's just something about the gathering of all the clothing. Then if I know I'm not going to be there all day the next day, I will generally try to get 2 loads done on Sunday night. Okay? If I can do this, there's something about having this deadline, about having this actual day, this is laundry day, that makes me motivated to get ahead on that. See what I'm saying? Like, instead, if it's just this, oh, laundry whenever, okay, then it doesn't actually happen. But having a day that's laundry day means that I have a reason to gather up all the clothing. I then look at that clothing and think, okay, I'm going to work through this so it makes sense for me to do 2 loads on Sunday night because that is what needs to happen for me to make this work, okay? And then another load when I get up in the morning, and then put it in the dryer before I go. Now it depends, sometimes winter, summer, you know, whether or not something can sit in the washing machine over the course of, you know, the day while I'm gone or not. But let's say it's winter and I put stuff in, you know, I change out the load that went in the night before, and then, you know, I'm able to get 1 load done then, and then a couple loads done in the evening. And that is my, you know, now it's more like 4 to 5 loads, where before it used to be 6 to 7 when I had a smaller washing machine. But I can generally work that in. There's just something about having this deadline, this laundry day finish line, knowing that it's possible to have a finish line. Or maybe you make it Saturday or Sunday if you're, you know, working Monday through Friday outside the house, whatever. Or maybe you make it Monday evenings. So you get home at 6 and, you know, the night before you did a couple loads, and then you get home at 6 and you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do tonight. I know it's not ideal. Nobody's saying it's ever going to be easy. That's the reality, right, of so many things. Is I'm like, oh, I was hoping to get to a point where I didn't realize I was doing laundry. That never happens. All right. It's never not going to be not fun. Does that make sense? Whatever. Okay. What about your large family? Let's say you have a really large family and you are like, well, you know, she only had 6 to 7 loads for her 5 people, but I've got 10 people in my family. Okay. And yet I'm going to say, if you're behind on laundry, you don't actually know how much laundry you have. Okay. Like, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say, if you're behind on laundry, you don't know. And so why not do first laundry day, catch up, putting any new laundry in the hampers so that you can then have a second laundry day and prove me wrong. And even if that happens, you're going to be caught up on laundry at some point, right? Like, even if you prove me wrong, that's fine. But this is also, you know, true for people with septic. What I hear from people a lot, and I have a post that I am linking in the description of this video, where somebody wrote me in, she has a large family, and she said, this is how I make it work. Basically, she'll do adult clothing on one day, kids, you know, these 3 kids or 5 kids or whatever on this day, and then these kids on this day, and household. And somehow having the finish line and not having to worry, having that freedom to know that things are going to be clean when we need it, knowing that I'm not always behind because, oh, I don't have to do that specific type of laundry until next week at this time. That is just the thing that frees up the brain like mine. Okay. So same thing with septic. I had this friend who was like, hey, you can't do laundry day on septic. I can't do that many loads in one day. And I was like, oh, but what she does is same thing as the large family thing. She does this category of laundry on this day, this category of laundry on this day. So then you always know what you need is going to be clean, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to feel guilty about it for a week. Does See what I'm saying? So there's just something about that, having a designated time where you say, this is the time for me to focus on laundry, and then I don't have to think about it in all these other times. Okay, one thing I do want to say is on that first laundry day, or really every laundry day, make sure you have a donate box or donate bag or whatever right there as you are pulling things out of the dryer, okay? If you are overwhelmed by laundry, you probably have a lot more clothes than you actually need. So as you pull things out, go ahead and be sticking stuff in the donate box and the donate bag as you pull it out of the dryer. Here's the problem with laundry and the endless vicious cycle that happens. When I did not have a laundry routine, I always was nervous that we were gonna have what we needed as far as socks, underwear, clothes that we needed for specific things, okay? As long as I was nervous about that, I felt like we didn't have enough clothes. And so I would buy more clothes, usually at garage sales for quarters, which meant I bought even more than I could possibly need. But the more clothing that I bought, the longer I could go without doing the laundry, and the more out of control it got, the more overwhelmed I felt, and the more I felt like we didn't have enough clothing and I needed to buy more clothing. And so it was this really bad endless cycle. So a big part of really getting laundry under control is going to be getting rid of clothing. Know that the beauty of laundry day is once you hit that third laundry day where everybody has had clean clothes for 2 weeks in a row, you're gonna start to see, oh, the things left in their drawers and in their closets are the things that they don't pick first, okay? When everything is clean, then your kids, you, the people in your house, are going to start to realize, oh, these are my favorite things that I didn't really realize were my favorite things because I would wear it and then who knew when it was gonna be clean again. But instead, when everything is clean every single week, you'll start to see what your favorite things are, and it's easier to get rid of the things that get left in the drawers and the closets. Got it? Give it a shot. Read those posts that I have linked in the description before. I know, I'm a chronic overthinker too. I get it. But give it a try. One of the big problems with chronic overthinking is that I worked so hard to predict exactly how things were gonna go. But when I really started making progress was when I just went ahead and tried something and said, I'm gonna give this a try. That was when I started to actually understand how things work. Because the way it goes in my brain is not always, or generally not ever, the way it actually plays out in real life. And what matters is the way it plays out in real life. And once I start to actually do something and give it a try and see how it plays out in real life, that's when I'm then able to go, okay, this is what works and what doesn't work and why. All right, so give laundry day a try. Let me know. Oh, I do want to say, make sure if you have a laundry routine and it's not laundry day and your laundry is under control, don't change, okay? Keep doing whatever it is that you've been doing. But if you consistently are overwhelmed by laundry, if you've tried other strategies and they didn't work and you're just like, why is this so hard? Give laundry day a try. I'm just telling you, it works really well for those of us who have project brain, okay? All right, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.